we are not just gathering to celebrate or have our usual weekly meeting, but we are celebrating our first milestone. That's the first anniversary of Brighthearts Toastmasters Club, our Brightiversary. In the past 12 months, we have not just transformed the first-time communicators into confident speakers, but most importantly, we built a community that lived up to its name. Big voices, bright hearts, and that's what we call as Brighthearts. All our founders, officers, role takers, and every single guest who ever said yes to a table topic. Your small acts of signing up, showing up, speaking up helped us achieve to such a big feat of achieving this milestone.
Before we dive into our meeting, let's play a small activity. I'll divide the room into two parts. One is the left hand side of my room and the right hand side of my room. Whenever I point at you guys, you have to say bright and clap thrice. Whenever Pranav points at you guys, you have to say hard and clap only once. Be mindful, whenever Pranav points, you have to say hard, clap once. Whenever I point, you have to say bright and clap thrice. Let's begin?
Yes.
I was pointing.
Bright.
Oh, that was nice.
Can we have one more round, Priyank?
Yes.
Let's do it in a sec, guys.
Okay. Tell me the instruction. Bright. Bright.
That sounded well done.
So for the benefits of our guests and first timers, Toastmasters is a non-profit organization founded in the year 1924, and it has so far transformed more than 8 million lives through 13,800 plus clubs worldwide, with a simple mission of transforming every single individual to a confident speaker and, most importantly, confident leaders. Brighthearts is one such vibrant chapter of District 121.
In a usual Toastmaster meeting, we have a few of the ground rules which we follow in order to have a seamless meeting and keep everything bright. Please switch off your mobile phone or keep them in silent mode. I'll give you 10 seconds to do that.
Done.
Please be mindful whenever you are talking about sex, religion or politics on stage because these are sensitive topics. Do not cross talk while the speaker is speaking on stage. Please move in the hall or enter or exit the hall only during the applause.
Guests and everyone who comes stage or leave the stage should exchange handshakes or fist bumps. Refreshments are served right outside this room during the break. For restrooms, you need to just exit the room, take your left, walk all the way down, and restrooms is at the end.
Now, it's time to introduce President of Brighthearts Toastmaster. By the way, Pranav, do you know? She has won International Speech Contest of District 92.
I did. First runner-up at district level for District 92.
That's all 7 club officer role and was the area director of District 112, New Zealand in the year 2022-23.
Toastmasters, that's Distinguished Toastmasters.
I am sure this one no one would be aware of. She has played lawn tennis at Asian Games.
Wow. Achievements aside, personally, she has an ever smiling face and ever helping attitude. The first one to encourage and the last one to give up. In fact, she never gives up.
Please help me welcome President of Brighthearts Toastmaster, Queen of Brighthearts, distinguished Toastmaster, Arundhuti Basu.
And thank you so much for all the cheering. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster guests and Brighthearts.
Good evening.
Today, standing here, celebrating 1 year of Brighthearts, I feel a wave of emotions. I'm very proud of how far we've come. Very emotional to see that a club that was just a year back, starting off today, is a full-grown club celebrating its first anniversary. And to be very honest, I'm a little bit nervous as well, hoping that this event goes exactly as we envisioned it. But I'm going to be hopeful that with all of y'all around, that for sure will happen. I'm also extremely excited to see everything that will unfold on this stage today. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first anniversary celebration of Brighthearts Toastmasters Brightiversary. We are honored today to have the presence of several distinguished guests in the room. Starting off with our District Public Relations Manager, Distinguished Toastmaster, Prashant TK. Our District Chief Judge, Distinguished Toastmaster, Nitasha Kumaran. Our very own Home Division Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Madhur. And of course, a very special guest, our District Past Governor, Distinguished Toastmaster, Kumaran Pethi. We also have several past district officers, club presidents, current club ex-com members that have joined us today. Thank you for extending your support towards Brightiversary and welcome to the event. Just as we speak, let's welcome Division E Director, Tanuja Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, usually we do a thank you for role takers at the end. But while planning for Brightiversary over the last 1 month, I realized they are probably those individuals that hold the pen to make an event successful. So before I even open today's meeting, for every one of you who will take the stage, who will cheer out loud from the audience, and who will all be there to support each other, I wish you all the very best to bring your best foot forward for Brightiversary. I would also like to very kindly acknowledge that we have amongst us a few charter members of Brighthearts who've been now in different parts of the country but have joined us today to celebrate Brightiversary. And just as we speak, we also have the past District Director of District 92, Distinguished Toastmaster Rohit Koka. I am super excited for everything that has to unfold today. There's a lot that has gone on to this event, and I am certain that this will be no short of success in our own eyes, because our members have put in their best foot forward and we are privileged to have your support with us today. On that note, I hereby open meeting number 52 of Brighthearts Toastmasters. It is now time to pass on the baton to the two individuals who will be anchoring this show today. These two individuals are an absolute house on fire when they are together. But yet, they pull off some of the best shows at Brighthearts. One has a phenomenal voice, while the other is blessed with extraordinary vocabulary. One has loads of energy and the other wears elegance. One is a Toastmaster who has soared in his journey over the last 1 year, and the other is one who's making a great progress as she starts off her Toastmasters journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your hosts for the evening, Toastmaster Vishnu and Toastmaster Nivi.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster. Very asking for that warm welcome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Brighthearts, Toastmasters, dear guests. Welcome to Brightiversary.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know we are buzzing with energy, but before we begin with the proceedings of the evening, I just want to do a quick energy check.
Before we formally begin this event, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Give us one clap if you remember your first speech.
Now, give me 3 claps if you remember your first time as an evaluator.
Give me 5 claps if you remember your first mentoring.
I'm sure we still have so much of energy within us. Give me a loud round of applause if you love being a Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. That's a lot of energy today. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are not just attending another meeting. We are celebrating a birthday. That's right. Our club is officially 1 year old. Exactly 1 year ago, this club was just an idea. And here we are today. Along the way, we have heard stories that made us laugh, think, and even tear. And also survive critical evaluations. All of this making us stronger, bolder, and definitely better with voice modulation and hand gestures. Today is not just looking back, it's about appreciating every laugh, every round of applause, every cheering that made this club more than a meeting place. Today, we feel like it's our home.
You know, Vishnu, what this room today and the current vibes is reminding me of?
Okay?
It is reminding me of 29 September 2024, when 21 charter members decided to start their Brighthearts journey, and we celebrated our day 1.
Wow.
We were committed in showcasing one of our best meetings that day, and we have the same commitment today. So let us see what we have in store for all of you who grace this day with us. First off, we have a wonderful keynote speaker coming to motivate us, followed by a fun session to keep this current energy going. And then we will go for a break. But before that, we have a small heartwarming session where we will hear from our fellow Brightheart members.
And once we are back from the break, we have got an exciting battle between 8 clubs, a motivating keynote speech, then a surprise activity for all of you, then we will hear from our co-founders of Brighthearts, and that will end with a fun note.
Wow, that sure sounds like an interesting idea. So, before we move into our first segment and hear from one of our most distinguished members of the fraternity, let me take this opportunity to introduce our first speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our next speaker, a man whose journey embodies powerful transformation from building homes to building people. He is a distinguished Toastmaster and dynamic leadership trainer who has inspired thousands across India and Sri Lanka. With his remarkable achievement as a runner-up in the International Speech Contest and competing against over 6,000 global participants, he has proven his exceptional ability to move and motivate audiences. As a former District Governor for Toastmasters and recipient of the Outstanding Service Award, he has shared his expertise with prestigious organizations including Border Security Forces, Capgemini, and numerous leading educational institutions. Beyond his professional achievement, he is a marathon runner, a devoted family man, and passionate advocate for professional growth. His unique blend of corporate experience, communication mastery, and genuine empathy has made him a sought-after speaker in the field of leadership and motivation. Please join me in welcoming onto the stage distinguished Toastmaster Kumaran M. Pethi.
Good evening. Good evening. Children say something. Good evening.
Good evening.
It was the finals of the speech contest. The venue was Renaissance Hotel at Bellandur. All the finalists had come out to the stage, and then the name of one speaker was announced. There was wild cheering, clapping, and screaming, which bordered to around cult status. The protagonist came up on stage. He had muscular hands, silky hair, put Katrina cave to shave. He stood there with his hands folded, very much in the knowledge that the whole crowd admired him, especially the girls. That's when I realized the eagle had landed. Akshay, if you are blushing, much more will follow, because be prepared. You are an achiever. And when I say some good things, you're supposed to clap for me. All of us in this room are gifted. We just forget to unwrap the present. Akshay did that, and look where it has taken him. Thank you for calling me here. I'm honored to come to other part of Bangalore, which I didn't know exist. Akshay sent me a message 2 days back saying he's very excited to have me here. I too was excited. So I went and told my wife. Akshay tells me he's very excited. So wish me best of luck. My wife, who's very plain speaking and doesn't mince words, said, "You don't need best of luck. Who's listening to you? The audience, they need luck to listen to you." Behind every man, they say, is a woman. Behind every postmaster is a wife who keeps on telling that you need to get better. Is it so? For all those who are married? Yes. My journey at Toastmasters took a very funny turn. I never wanted to join this organization. I had this very nagging brother at home who would keep on coming and rehearsing the speech day in day out. I did not know what he was doing. And to make him stop screaming, he said the only thing that could happen was if I joined a speech club which was organizing. This guy didn't have enough participants, I was a bakra. So I went and joined the speech club just to appease him, and probably one of the best decisions of my life. I went there, I was mesmerized by the way that people could speak. I decided to be one of them. and soon I joined Sunshine Toastmasters. Success came to me very fast as Sunshine Toastmasters. The first year into the what you call movement, I became runner-up at the International Speech Contest. I became the club president, and I started taking part in lots of events. Every time I won, I was very happy. Every time I lost, my terrible mind came into being. I blamed the timers, I blamed the fellow contestants, and most importantly, I blamed the judges. I failed to look inwards because I was still downloading. It's when I realized after a period of time, only at Toastmasters you can die with dignity. You know why? Whatever you do, Toastmasters clap. Look now, you're almost clapping. Please clap. Didn't I tell you to clap for nothing? It's been 20 years plus at Toastmasters, and people and moments have shaped my life. One such moment was, it was the year 2012, I was made the chairman of the national conference. It was called Coronation then. What's it called now? Crescendo was called Coronation then, and very less number of Toastmasters were there. So I went club to club, pleading for members to join, begging for funds, because money was very tight as a Toastmasters schedule. There was one club I went, it was called Daffodils Toastmasters, and there though I was asking people to come to the conference, I saw a gentleman sitting at the corner of the room, listening to me very intently. His name was Dr. Manjaarika. That evening he called me and asked me to come to his home. When I went home, he gave me a check for $1,000. I was frozen. I never seen so much money in my life. In fact, I got married with a lesser amount of money. $1,000 those days were roughly around 4 lakh bucks. I told him, sir, I think you want to give me 1,000 rupees, you give me a $1,000 check. He smiled and said, I see something in you. And he told, I believe in you, use the money judiciously. That year, I raised 8 lakh rupees for coronation, because the thing that runs best in this world is belief. The thing that drives us on this world is belief. And isn't it magical when someone believes in you, even when you don't? That one decision, that one incident changed the way I looked at life. I started believing in myself. It drove me on to become the district owner of Toastmasters. After a bit of a fight. A few years later, I traveled to Cincinnati for an international conference in the year 2013. It was the finals of the World Championship, and I wanted to be there first. Tickets are given, but no seats are allowed there. So the door opens, everybody rushes in. And we Indians are pretty good at jumping and getting into crowds. I went in, I saw a woman in a wheelchair. She had come in a little early to me, and I picked up a conversation. She asked me how many conferences I have to attend. I told her probably four international conferences. And I asked how much have you attended? She told me I've attended 14 conferences. Then she told me I'm not even a Toastmaster. Then what are you doing here? She said, look, Kumaran, she was from Malaysia. She told me, my husband is a die-hard Toastmaster, and he travels to Toastmaster conferences every year. I join him because I like the travel and I get to shop. But I don't even enter into Toastmasters. I don't even see the World Championship. Then I asked, what are you doing here today? She said, last year he suddenly passed away. From then on, I've been attending all international conferences because he is still here and his family stays here. The World Championship had not even started and she had just delivered the mini championship speech. It changed the way I looked at life. It changed the way I could put a spot on the people. I understood one thing. Everybody comes into your life for a particular cause, for a particular reason. Some to change your mind, mostly to change your heart. And to tell you that when people are still around, they matter, not when they are not. It shook the very core of my conscience, of my belief. I decided to be a person who would want to be with people when they are around, not when they are not. I decided to make a difference to people. When I came back to Bangalore, an opportunity presented itself. When you want to do good things, fate will organize things in a way that will fall into your lap. I was called for a meeting at Daffodil's Toastmasters. The then president of the club said, "Sir, the club is not doing well. Will you come and help?" I went on to become the table topic master there. As I was giving the table topic, I looked at the girl who was sitting silently and gave her a topic. I saw the president vehemently shaking his head, asking me not to give her a topic. I saw the whole crowd saying, "Don't give her a topic." But I wouldn't give her the topic. And the girl stood up to start speaking. 1 minute into her speech, she started stuttering and stammering. I wanted to hide, I wanted to disappear. She would not stop speaking, I didn't know what to do there. I stood there hopeless like a fool. After the most longest 2 minutes of her life, she sat down. Her name was Panaga. Panaga was a member of Daffodil's Toastmasters. Panaga was not born with a stuttering or stammering. She was a normal girl like you and the rest of us. She went on a holiday to Mysore, and there all her cousins, for style or practice, spoke stuttering and stammering. Panaga did the same. When she came back to Bangalore, the stammering stayed. Our parents, who are renowned doctors, both of them, took her to the best doctors in Bangalore and India. They took her to psychiatrists. They took her to counselors. Nothing worked. Every time took her, her stammering became worse. They even took her to Swamiji. Nothing worked. Someone suggested Toastmasters. She came and joined just because it was a platform where nobody judged her. She was allowed to be who she was and not she who wasn't. That day, I decided to join Daffodil Toastmaster as a mentor. I asked to be assigned Nana as my mentee. I started helping her in her speeches. When she came to Project 10, which was then the Competent Communication Manual, the Project 10 was the final speech. She asked, "Sir, what do I speak?" I said, "Why do you speak when you are standing?" "Sir, I do not want to speak. It's very embarrassing." I told her, 50 people in this room have problems. Some of them will have a problem more than that you have. So why not speak what you have? Maybe it will resolve others' problems. Panaga agreed to speak on a stammering and stuttering problem. I told her black and line, if you can sing a few lines of a song, you'll become better. Panaga agreed to sing. She came and gave a speech with the title, "If birds can fly, so can I." And when she finished her speech, 90% of the speech had no stammering or stuttering. And And when she finished, there was not a dry eye in the audience. There was not a single soul who was seated. Everybody was up on the feet, clapping for her for 2 minutes. Tanka did not stammer after that. A little bit here and there. Now, look at what happened to her life. Her parents wanted her to get married. She didn't want to get married because she thought the person would not marry her. After this, Panana went on to do a master's in bioscience in London. She came down and got married a neurosurgeon, is right now in Hooghly and has 2 daughter children. When I spoke to her last, it was her son's 2nd birthday, and I asked her, is he speaking? Sir, he speaks a lot. And I asked her, what are the first 2 words? Is it mom and dad? She said, mom and dad. The 3rd word, she said, I wish it was Toastmasters. The ability to make a difference to people's life rests in the real of our hand, our consciousness, the mind, and the heart. You would have done the same thing in my position. I didn't do anything great. It just happened. I was present at that moment because a creator wished me to be so. Look at Toastmasters. Think for a moment. If there's someone who has made an impact on your life, who's been a good mentor to you, pick up that phone and say thank you. Do not fall in love. Because there's enough drama in body language and Toastmasters already. As I tell you these thoughts and words, I understand one thing. You have joined this movement for a reason. It can be to lose the fear of public speaking, to conquer the stage, to become more confident, to become more relevant, probably to get a better prize. Everything done, you leave with the hope that will become better. My point is, why not stay and become better here and better the lives of people who's around you? Because it's all about doing what we can and do what we believe. As I climb down the stairway of my stories, I will leave you with 3 thoughts, probably gems which I love a lot. Your life is not defined by the fluency of your English, by the dress to wear, or the size of your salary. It's defined by how many people smile when they hear your name. Second, be in the company of people whose eyes light up when they see you, not give an excuse and attend a meeting when you are there. And remember the most important thing, the top of every mountain, there's a water. And every time you climb, you need to see the water. So keep on climbing, keep on believing, keep on laughing, for when you fall, which you will, land into the lap of a Toastmaster. Because he will clap for you. So the stairway to success is about believing in yourself, is about believing in people, is about succeeding, because life is all about happiness and success. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster. We would like to request you to be on stage for a second. We would like to hand over a token of appreciation for you. Also, I would like to acknowledge the presence of distinguished Toastmaster Arjun Sundar Raj, past District Director of District 121. Distinguished Toastmaster Arjun Sundar Raj, please come on stage to felicitate DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster Kumaran. A big round of applause. Audience, a huge round of applause. Thank you so much, Kumaran and Pethi, for that insightful, informative speech. I'm sure that the audience also will agree with this. Let me prove that. Audience, on the count of 3, can you shout out one word which you could take back from that speech? 3, 2, 1. Staring. Believe. Smile. Thank you so much. And we prove it.
The energy in the room and the atmosphere is taking me back. And the keynote speech reminded me of Bright Fest, when everybody gathered to celebrate the spirit of Brighthearts. Singing, dancing, laughter, and a lot more. So, audience, do you guys feel like experiencing that vibe?
Yes.
Awesome. So, let us check out this fun, energetic segment that we have planned for you next.
And to give you this flavor of energy, we have got 2 newbie Toastmasters. One is a Japanese-speaking software engineer at Toshiba Software, and the other one is a software engineer with a passion for running, badminton, swimming. Put your hands together to welcome your energizers for today, Toastmaster Manjaarika and Toastmaster Somil.
Good evening, dear Toastmasters and my dear guests.
Good evening.
This is a segment for which we guys are really excited. The Energizer segment.
And in this Energizer, we are going to be doing a little bit of dancing. So get ready to wake up those muscles and add some movement for this evening. But before we start dancing, Somil, would you like to start with a bit of a warm-up?
Sure, Manjaarika. So, time to loosen up your muscles. So, I request all of you to please stand up. Ready? Okay. So, when I put my hands up, so you have to put your hands up and move them down like moonlight. Again, put your hands up, down. Magic, right? Wow. Turn to your right. High five here. Opposite side. High five here. A fist bump to your neighbor. Maybe exchange names. Now you will know your neighbors. Okay, I think we all are pretty warmed up. Right, Manjaarika?
Yes, Somil, I think all are warmed up right now. So today we are going to be dancing for the OG Gangnam Style song. So before dancing, at first I will be showing you the steps and you all can follow. And then we can rehearse one more time and then we can dance on the music. Sounds good?
Yes. Wait, Manjaarika. We have something.
Yeah.
We also need that.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so let's start with the step. First we do the OG Gangnam Style step. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's like throwing a rope.
Yeah. So we do these steps one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So for the next step, we will comb our hair but in a stylish way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So that's about the steps. Are we ready to rehearse one more time? Yes. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Now let's do Now let's do it to the music. The music might be a little bit faster, but I'm sure we can definitely do it. Can we have some music, please?
Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style.
Thank you so much, everyone. Somil, I had a great time dancing with everyone. What do you think?
I am supercharged, and I think all of you are supercharged too.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Woo!
We'll also transfer that energy.
So, those sure were wonderful moves from everybody in the audience. I for sure never thought that once upon a time while the song Gangnam Style I'd be dancing today in 2025. But now, and with this, I am sure that we have great dancers in the audience.
Of course, the energy in this room is buzzing around, and this is bringing me back the memories every time whenever we induct a new member. Those inductions mark the bold beginnings of all our members, and today we are about to hear from a few amazing members as they share how Toastmasters has made a real impact in their life, on and off the stage.
So, before we move on to the next segment and hear from our dearest fellow Brighthearts, let me take this opportunity to introduce the host for this segment. A lover of speech contest, stage, a foodie at his core, and an anime lover at heart. He is the founder of ART, All-Round Transformation Private Limited, and a project manager at Measure Limited. A learner, mentor, and speaker, both in Toastmasters and professionally, he has spoken at over 100 plus organizations and has delivered over 500 plus keynote speeches over the last decade in Toastmasters and beyond. He is a past district chief judge, past program quality director, and past district director of District 92. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster Rohit Koka.
Rohit Koka.
Thank you so much, everyone. Toastmasters and Brightheart members, how are you doing today? Today is a day of celebration. And you know one amazing thing about Toastmasters? One moment, you're just a member, and then after some time, you become a DTM. One moment, you're attending a Toastmasters meeting where they tell you to wear formal suits, and the next moment, you're dancing to Gangnam Style. Right? One moment, you are sitting there and being a member on a panel. The next moment, you are the panel host for new members. That's the beauty of Toastmasters, that in any moment things can change. I want you all to remember, our beautiful MC's already talked about when you first went into your Toastmasters meeting. How many of you remember your first meeting in Toastmasters? Right? Some of you might have been a year or two. Some of us are here who are fossils, who've been there for decades. Do you remember your meeting, first meeting? Right? And when you look back from whatever today is to that first day, is there a difference in who you are?
Yes.
I think that all of us unanimously will say there is a difference. And that's the beauty of Toastmasters. It's not about the meetings, the fun, all of that is beautiful. But when you go and look back one day from wherever you started, you will see that there is a huge transformation without your own knowledge, just by being here. And of course, if you're part of an amazing club like Brighthearts, where you see every post that they put on Instagram creates a FOMO for half a dozen of us. Saying that, oh yeah, I should have been to that meeting. Then your transformation journey can be much, much more. And today we are here to hear that transformative journey from some amazing members of this club when they are celebrating their 1-year anniversary. So can you have a huge round of applause for the people of the 1 year? I just want to from the amazing members who are here, who have shared their stories and their transformation. But I also want to urge all of you here, while they are on stage and sharing their stories, I want you to look back at your journey. Right? Because when we listen to stories, why do we listen to keynotes, stories, these panels? It's not just to get some information, but also to create a reflection within us and somehow tie that to our own journey. So look back at your own journeys in this discussion and see if something sparks, something triggers. You never know when a bright heart can be born. Let's have the first two members of the stage coming here. Can I have Malan Kocham? A lot of energy, love that. Next, can I have Arnav Gupta? Last but not the least, Mr. Vibhor Srivathsan. Right, so before we get into the actual questions, right, can you have a... Before we get into the actual questions, I know all the Brightheart members here, they know who you are, but if each of you could just give us a little introduction. Introduce yourself, when did you join Toastmasters, how long it's been, and maybe a 1 minute liner about who you are, for all the audiences who are not just from Brightheart.
Hi, good evening everyone, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Manan and I joined Toastmasters in 2024, December last year. It's been 10 months and it's been an amazing 10 months I hail from Assam, Northeast, and I am an HR professional, HR by profession, and been in Bangalore since past 4 years. And I think one of the best decisions I've taken since I've been in Bangalore, I think, is joining Toastmasters.
We are the audience. That's we still, I can't. So my name is Vibhor, and I'm working in a gaming firm which is now shut because of Act PROGA, Prevention and Regulation of Online Gaming. So I have around 20 years of experience, worked in many organizations, Airtel, Coca-Cola, Hindustan Unilever, Ola, and I was expecting that I am doing great in my daily lives. But when I was given one task to speak for a quarterly town hall, I was shocked because I was not prepared and I don't know how to deal with these situations. That's why I think I joined during March. And that first minute when Akshay called me, I was not prepared what to say. As a guest, what makes you here? So that day and next day actually I joined. I didn't decide I need to discuss with anyone or something like that. This is the platform, this is the organization where you can learn from peers. There is not a coaching institute or something. This is where you can learn from others. Yeah, thanks.
My mother was an HSR Toastmasters, so naturally I joined Brighthearts. I am second year student studying economics in St. Joseph College of Commerce, and Brighthearts has been one of those projects in life, one of those journeys that has been so fun to be part of, to meet people who I would never meet because of their advanced experience. But all the moments that we had have been a joy, and it's a privilege to be sitting here with you today.
Members, let me ask you a group question here. After joining Brighthearts Toastmasters, being here for some months, do you have a thought in your mind that says, I should have joined earlier? Yes? Yes. Toastmasters over here, all of us have joined at some point in time. I'm sure this question has come into us at least once. I should have joined earlier. We've all had that. Because this is a place where once you come here, I'm sure life changes. Enjoy. Feel a different vibe with this kind of family that you create. If only you would come earlier. My answer is something different here. I was not aware of Toastmasters since Goma. Your question should be different next time. I'm sure a lot of us have been in science, so we've been just away. I remember I used to stay in Malaysia. 2 roads away was Daffodils Toastmasters when they charted around. I never knew about it. 15 years later, I actually joined Toastmasters. How did I miss it? So I can totally echo your words. You don't know what it is, but once you know about it, there's nothing else you can know about it. Right. So I have a few questions here to ask you, and dive a little deeper into your experience in Toastmasters for the last couple of months here, and then we move on to a few questions, and at the same time, have a discussion with audience. Right. So first up, Malan, for you, as an HR professional, you are someone who spent a career supporting others' growth, right? What has your own experience in Toastmasters taught you about your personal growth?
Thank you for the question. Like I mentioned, I joined Toastmasters last year in 2024. Again, one of the best decisions, followed by, again, a very fruitful 2025. The sole reason I joined Toastmasters was to, of course, get more comfortable with the stage, and speak and not blank out. That is one of the main reasons that I joined. And I remember the first day that I gave my first favorite topic. I think it was the HSR Toastmasters Club, and I remember trembling. I could not complete the sentences. And like today, sitting here in front of all of you, being part of this panel, and I think I've come a long way. I've become more comfortable with the stage. I've become more calmer. I've become more confident. And I think for me personally, the benchmark has always been myself. That have I become, have I improved, or have I seen any improvement from my last speech? Right? Have I become a better speaker? Right? And to comparison to my speech. I think my benchmark and I've seen that I have, in small ways, and I completely in this thing that it is these small victories, this small improvement that I see every day whenever I come to the stage. I've become a better speaker. I've become more confident. I've become more calm. And of course, I think couple of weeks back I gave a speech and I forgot. I was underprepared and I could not complete the speech, and I did complete the speech, but I blanked out. And I reflected that it's just one speech. I should not basically beat myself up. Right, that one speech does not define me. I think it has helped me in basically becoming a more mature person in approaching life. And that speech itself has given me, I've got so much good evaluations from my evaluator, from my fellow colleagues, and I think those feedback I would not have received from anywhere else, right? So as in a whole, I've become more confident, I've become more calmer, I've become more comfortable. I think the best part is I've become more comfortable with the stage. I've come a long way. So, thank you.
All of us here, possibly can echo that we've all had those bad days on stage. We black out, right? I almost blacked out yesterday in the contest, right? So when I black out, we have those experiences. But as you rightly said, I love the way you put it out. It's one speech. It's just one meeting. It's one bad experience versus countless wonderful experiences that are there. But as a do you now tell others that if they want to improve in their growth, Toastmasters is a place to join?
Yes, I do.
I wish I had the chance. It's in my Yes, before you ask a question. As someone with extensive leadership experience, you talk about 20 years of experience across various industries and companies, what made you finally say yes to this stage? And how has Toastmasters helped you in this journey so far?
As I have already told, I have 20 years of experience, leading team of 250 employees at large, doing daily team meetings, offline, online town halls. But still, there is no one to coach, there is no mentor. Everyone is saying, hey, this is fine, this is okay, because you are delivering your result. You are in sales or any operation, your KPI is met. So there is no coaching, mentoring related to public speaking or leadership skill, developing leadership. There is nothing during my last last organization. So once my boss just telling me I'm not able to give this town hall presentation, just go and do. Then I was shocked. And I tried my level, and actually I was reading all the scripts. And then I realized that no, there is one speech where I see something in you, but I thought I don't see something in me. I need to improve in my public speaking and communication. Then I watched that recording, and after self-reflection, I thought, no, this is the time to change. There is no age criteria. I think just half of my age, but still, learning can't stop. You can't stop learning. So then I decided to join online gurus, online training. But that time didn't help. I invested money there. Then after browsing, I came to know about Toastmaster and visited one of the club, and then decided to say yes. So after that, I may not be able to attend all meetings. I am not the best guy here. That out of 6 months I have, or 1 year, I have completed all 56 meetings. But still, I think my attendance level would be around 20-30%. But still, that 30%, I'm very much confident to say yes. And I was being invited by leading industry conferences to speak about workplace experience, because I take care of corporate real estate and facility management. I every time say I'm not available, I'm very busy, I'm not in town. So that type of I neglect every time. But recently I have agreed and become a panelist at the Infra conference. So that feels very amazing, seriously.
Really lens back at how life was before and something was holding you back from taking on the opportunity. You took it this time, and I'm sure you can imagine the world yourself and you share it. That feeling I hope everyone experiences. But I want to touch base with one more thing with all of you is
do you see a difference, at least now, in the way you give feedback and get feedback from people at work? Because that is something I think all Toastmasters, after you give an evaluation, there's a difference in the way you look at feedback versus when you were before in the work. So have you seen that change?
Actually, unfortunately, there is no one in the room who knows me in my professional thing. Very much, you can say, very hard working, and my feedback is mostly to the point and very cut to get. People are not interested in listening to feedback from me. But after attending so much meeting, even I am innovated to evaluation as of now. I learned some empathy, how to treat, how to do like scientific method. Recently, I came to know from the speech regarding evaluation. This is changing. Everyone is changing. So when I entered here in March, and now it's October, I'm 50% changed as of now.
As a Gen Z and a young adult, building your voice, right? All about building your voice. How has Toastmasters shaped the way you express your ideas and connect with other people?
That's an excellent question. I think building your voice is one of those things that's seen as a huge thing to do, very abstract. And since I've come to Toastmasters, it's become common. So I never had a problem with one-on-one conversations with interpersonal skills. It's a big game of ping pong when you're just answering the question that's asked and asking a related question. But when it came to speaking in front of a group, expressing something bigger than yourself, Toastmasters is the best platform because you get to practice. You get to mess up on stage and then you get to hear from somebody who's more experienced or smarter than you, telling you exactly how you can be better. So that has helped immensely, especially in my academic career. So I recently ran for class rep. The bill was they gave us 1 minute to speak to convince our classmates to vote for us. While people were a little panicked because they had like the 50 talking points which cannot be covered, I was like, this is table topics. So that gave me the confidence to not only express what I needed to, but also believe that people can hear what you have to say even in 1 minute. Then when it comes to friendships, when you have the confidence to go first, when you have the courage to walk up to somebody and introduce yourself, when you have the courage to invite somebody into the conversation, that does wonders for how many people you meet and how you connect to these people. Because everybody remembers being that person in the room who was just invited. So that is appreciated, is what I want.
Now, in your journey with Brighthearts Toastmasters, one of the things that I actually see a lot of times is that when you're a young member, have they ever made you evaluate someone like Akshay?
Akshay, specifically no, but I have evaluated some tenured members. There was a point where I was the general evaluator and Arundhuti was an evaluator. And I saw the agenda and I was just hoping that it rained.
Curious about the feedback that you gave to other people.
Very solid, very solid.
So, one of the principles that I was taught as soon as I entered Toastmasters was that don't evaluate the speaker, evaluate the speech. A person who's as perfect as her, there's nothing to say. But in the 5 minutes you have on stage, there is a chance, there is something you can do a little bit better. Even if it doesn't ruin the speech, there is something that you can take forward. So I very confidently looked at Arundhuti and I was like, the evaluation was perfect. From the structure to the points delivered. What I hope is next time, you could start with a hook statement. In the beginning, to make sure that all the audience is on the same page. And then she went on to win Best Evaluator. And Akshay made a comment like, despite not having the punchline, she still managed to win. So yes, there have been times where I have evaluated people like Arundhuti, I have evaluated people like Vishnu, and it's very nerve-wracking in the beginning, but it's easier when you remember that you're not evaluating the person, you're helping them become a better speaker or a better evaluator by evaluating them a very small time they were on stage.
Rapid fire.
So it's going to be a rapid fire kind of thing. But one question rapid fire. Keep it rapid fire, right? You've been in Brighthearts Toastmasters for a while now. I want to ask each of you, what is that one memory that you will always cherish within this club over the last couple of months?
I think one of the fondest memory that I have is from our outdoor meeting that we had at Cupboard Park. It was one of the most meetings. I actually got to connect with fellow Toastmasters. Of course, I knew them, but I think I connected with them at a personal level. We became better friends. Like Neville and of course Vishnu, I put your name. Sneha, Wasim. So I think I connected with them at a deeper level. I think one of the best meetings that we had. After that, we went for a couple of drinks with a couple of fellow Toastmasters. But I think one of the most amazing meetings. I think the whole setup, right? It was nature, with learning. I think that was fantastic. But yeah, I think I got to connect with people in this fraternity. Like to make friends. I think that's a little difficult for me, but I think I did. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhur. So that was my first paid meeting. I was paid. That Kavan Park meeting. So my first memorable in Toastmasters was the first speech. That was the although I was tried my level best to not look at the script, but I did through actually reading all the script, and that moment was very memorable. I was very happy after reading the speech. Seriously, that was an eye opener for everyone.
For me, it would be the Brighthearts elections that we had for the term. It was amazing to see that a club that we started by talking in Iris Cafe had come to a place where so many people were interested in contributing to the fraternity. And I also stepped out of my comfort zone and ran for VP membership. And it was lovely to see the support that I had in Brighthearts. And that just made me want to spend more time here and grow and learn.
Huge round of applause for all you have members who transform, who have so many stories. You members have made their stories and their journey. So huge round of applause to all the veterans.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Rohit Koka. I would like to request distinguished Toastmaster Natasha to facilitate distinguished Toastmaster. Distinguished Toastmaster Natasha Kumaran. Huge round of applause to distinguished Toastmaster Rohit Koka. Thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you.
Vishnu, now comes one of my favorite segments. So, ladies and gentlemen, he will be more than happy to guide you all to the same. Please note that there are restrooms and it is towards the left side of the room. Thank you.
And please ensure that you are back by 5:30 p.m. While you are going back from your seats, make sure you have a warm smile, meet with amazing people around you, network with them, click pictures, moreover create memories, and moreover be back by 5:30 p.m. Thank you so much. Looks like we have got everybody inside our room now. And how was the break? Great. Amazing?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a couple of questions then. Raise your right hand if you had your samosa. Okay. Looks like everybody had samosa.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Yes. So, raise your left hand if you had a cup of chaya.
Chaya is from Kerala. Chaya is from Bangalore. Stand up if you have made a new friend during the break. Looks like everybody is doing good networking. A huge round of applause. And people who made new friends, can you please stand up? And you have to answer this question.
Yes. So, shout out a name who inspired you today.
Shout out a name who inspired you today. Okay, next question. Give a loud round of applause if you are loving Brightiversary. Also, I would like to acknowledge the presence of a couple of our district officers. Before that, we are in the presence of our home area director, Toastmaster Harsha Modi. Huge round of applause. Thank you. Along with that, I would like to acknowledge the presence of a couple of Toastmasters club. HSR Toastmasters, Electronic City Toastmasters, Mysore Toastmasters, Electronic Elixir Toastmasters, Kormangala Toastmasters Club, Konkan Toastmasters Club, Honeywell Toastmasters Club, IIMD Orators, BTM Toastmasters Club, Amazon Toastmasters Club, Speakers Gen, Move Flyers, Daffodil Toastmasters Club, Openwood District 92, RCB Griffin, All Women and Entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club, Toast and Tea Toastmasters Club, Madhur Malayalam Toastmasters Club, Let's Debate Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much for your presence.
The ambitiousness in this room to get the previous activity right really took me back to the time where we used to fight it out in area and division contests, and when the entire Brighthearts units used to cheer for them. Those sure are some invigorating memories. Vishnu, I really wish we could have some of those now.
Nivedita, that you have said so, let me fulfill your wish. Let's witness one such contest today. To host this event, we have a senior product designer who blends creativity with purpose, shaping user experience through thoughtful design, a cycling enthusiast and lifelong learner. This member of Brighthearts has a warm and resourceful personality. Put your hands together to welcome your host for the Interclub contest, Toastmaster Wasim.
Good evening, my dear Brighthearts.
Good evening.
Fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Today we are here for one of a kind contest. 8 different clubs are coming here together to fight it out in an all new format, something that you might not have seen before. So, welcome to the verbal twist off presented by Brighthearts Toastmasters. would be such: each team will be given a thought-provoking or fun scenario on stage. They have to build a conversation for 1 to 2 minutes, and every 20 seconds a new word will appear on the screen. And the teams should start incorporating those words as part of their conversation. And the timing details would be: your time will start from your first verbal or non-verbal communication to the audience, or after 20 seconds have passed. Timer, please show the timing cards as I tell the details. The timing cards will be shown as follows. Green card at 1 minute. Can you please show the green card? Yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds. Red card at 2 minutes. The red card will stay until you have finished speaking. No other notice will be given to indicate that you have gone over time. You will be disqualified if your speech is less than 1 minute or more than 2 minutes 30 seconds. The speaking order for this particular contest was decided using a randomizer tool during the briefing call, and we will follow the same order. Now, for this contest, we have esteemed judges to score this. So I will call upon the judges to the stage. To start with, Toastmaster Prashant TK. Toastmaster Tanuja Ali. Toastmaster Abhinav Kashyap. One instruction for all the participants are, so there is a indicator here, so please speak before this line. Keep that in mind. So, considering time, judges, are you ready? Yes. Participants, are you ready?
Yes!
Audience, are you excited for this contest?
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the verbal twist off. When I asked the first team what is so special about their club, they mentioned that for 16 years they have been a family with a mic, where wisdom, laughter and learning collide. Please join me in welcoming the first team, IMB Orators Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Kalidasan and Toastmaster Siddhi.
Money, switch.
Sorry for the beginning of the day. So, one instruction for the teams is the keywords will be displayed both in the TV as well as in the laptop place here. Okay, so shall we start?
Yes!
IMB Orators Toastmasters Club. A CEO and AI assistant negotiating who really runs the company. A CEO and AI assistant negotiating who really runs the company. IMB Orators Toastmasters Club.
Hey ChatGPT, do you hear me? Yes. I hear ChatGPT. Yes, I can hear you, CEO. Hey, the topic that's given to me is who's running our company. It's derogatory. We all know that you run it. I just don't say it very much. How do I present it to people? My dear ChatGPT.
Now, what you need to do is, you need to use the right kind of prompt, okay? There's something called a human voiced conversation. Just use this prompt. And the one thing which will help you is the cactus which is grown in the Sahara Desert, and it has got some magical properties, it seems.
The problem is admitting that you, ChatGPT, are running the company is like a thorn, a cactus thorn in my heart. But nevertheless, I'm supposed to be the lighthouse of the company, shining bright light across the entire organization. How do I say it out loud, my dear ChatGPT?
So you use this word cactus thorn and the lighthouse. I really appreciate it. These are the kind of words which you need to use it. And use some biscuits also which will be in front of you so that you get that extra energy and enthusiasm when you speak with your team. Don't you think it's very important as a CEO? Not only eat biscuits, give biscuits to others also.
Absolutely, you are right. The good CEO not only shows light across the organization like lighthouse, but also nourishes the body and mind of everybody in the organization with biscuits. That is what gives the CEO the crown of the CEO. Isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. The four things which you need to follow, my dear CEO, are one, if at all you need to be a cactus with a thorn also, you need to show the lighthouse, and you need to have a violin so that the team members who are in front of you can enjoy along with biscuits also.
When the organization is nourished with biscuits, the CEO is crowned and he can play the violin all he wants, and that will be music to the ears of the customers, the shareholders, and the employees. Wouldn't you agree?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Team IAMB Orators Toastmasters Club. Judges, let me know when we are ready to release the scores. So here goes the scores for Team 1. All the judges, show it to the audience. Thank you so much. We will now move on. When I asked our next team what is special about their club, they mentioned their club is super special for its genuine kindness and the way they welcome everyone from day zero. Please join me in welcoming Koramangala Toastmasters Club. And Toastmasters India.
KTMC!
first do an audio check. Please repeat after me. Thank you, contest master.
Thank you, contest master.
Thank you, contest master.
Great. So let's begin. Koramangala Toastmasters Club. A movie director and character disagreeing on how the story should end. A movie director and character disagreeing on how the story should end. Koramangala Toastmasters Club.
Hey, Richa!
Yeah, Karak.
I'll show you something, okay?
Okay, go on.
So there'll be in a cardboard. It's a shipwreck, okay?
Okay.
From the shipwreck, you'll be on the cardboard, and there'll be heroine, and she'll drown.
Wait. Will there be a penguin as well, or just a
Why you want to come like this?
Ah, come on, okay, go ahead. Explain the scene.
You just drown.
Okay. So I'll just stay on the cardboard and drown.
Yes.
But
That's our ending scene.
But what about the other person? Are they sleeping on the cardboard?
No, what? You want a pillow or what now?
Oh, come on. This is a scene. At least the actors need to be relaxed.
Don't worry, the water under it is going to be 25 degrees.
Ah, come on. What do we need? Do we need a stethoscope? Oh, is it called a telescope? What is it to measure the temperature? Oh, I'm sorry. It's a thermometer.
How did you become an actor?
Yeah, some people call me down, but that's fine. I get paid for that.
Indeed.
Okay.
You should stop focusing on eating sandwiches and start focusing on doing what I say. You just have to drown. That's it.
Taran, the only thing is, I don't want to drown. Come on, I want a different ending on the story.
No. You have 3 flops in the last 3 movies. Come on, you should listen to me.
It's such a boring ending. Why do we need to
You just drown, just like in Titanic.
Okay, just a moment. One last question. Will it be raining? Do I need an umbrella for that?
No, you just have to drown in the water.
I need to make the final act of love, a bit more lovelier. I want to hold the umbrella on my
I know what you want. You want to break that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. That'll be a bit over the board if I take the umbrella and things. Okay, I'll just drown.
Sure, okay, all you know. Go ahead, man. Take your remuneration, take everything.
Okay, I'll do.
Thank you, Team Koramangala Toastmasters Club. Judges, let me know when they are ready to reveal the scores. Here goes the scores for Team 1. So when I asked our next team what is special about their club, so they mentioned that in their club you can expect the unexpected. Where witty debates, quirky themes and endless fun make every meeting a new adventure and learning. Join me in welcoming our next team, Toast and Tales Toastmasters, Toastmaster Shamir and Toastmaster Lavreese. We will do an audio check. Please repeat after me. Thank you, contest master.
Thank you, contest master.
Thank you, contest master. Thank you, contest master.
So let's begin. Toast and Tales Toastmasters. A teacher interviewing an alien for a school job. A teacher interviewing an alien for a school job. Toast and Tales Toastmasters.
Hello, what do you want from us? Why are you here? I know you are not human and you want to be a teacher.
Yeah, though I am from the alien, it looks like, but I have all the qualities to be a very good teacher.
If you have to be a teacher, what you will teach?
I can teach anything from the Roman empires who have built the large castles around the world, or I can teach anything under the sun.
But that comes under history, not under science. What are you teaching? So, you can use archaeology to find out who built and what kind of sandal were used and how they built the Giza pyramids. Did they bring the stone using bicycles to the top of the Giza and they built it? Would you find out that?
No, I know all this information. You know, you are not understanding that I am like the diamond, whom you have not yet explored yet, where you can use it as a precious tool whenever you can see, right?
Diamond? How can you call yourself diamond when you are so young?
Because you have not seen the polishing yet on me. If you polish me, you can really see the diamond inside me which is there.
But you seem like a watermelon.
Though I look...
You seem very sweet. Diamond is very hard.
Yeah.
Cut through glass like we are cutting paper.
Yeah, though I look like a watermelon, inside me I have the fighting ability like a panda.
What do you do? Be a panda and eat watermelons. That's what you will do. But you need to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Teach science.
Yeah, I could cover every topic, like the castles, like to be like the panda, I could be the diamond, and I could be still looking like a watermelon. What else do you want in a teacher?
So, would you be able to measure the diameter of the watermelon?
Anytime.
Estimate the weight of panda?
Do you need it now?
Yeah. Do you know the formula?
I don't think we need to do everything now. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you, team Toastmasters Toastmasters Club. You can wait for the judges. Judges ready? So here goes the scores for team 3. We will quickly move on to the next team. So, can I ask the same question to the next team? What is special? They mentioned their club stands apart by sharpening members into confident, creative debaters, like through regular debates and unique debate evaluations. Join me in welcoming our next team. Let's debate Toastmasters Club, Toastmasters Shalini and Toastmasters Darren. We will do a quick audio check. Please repeat after me. Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
So, let's debate Toastmasters Club. The sun and moon arguing about who is more important. The sun and moon arguing about who is more important. Let's debate Toastmasters Club.
Good morning, everybody. You get up in the morning when you see me. I'm bright, I'm hot, and you need all the energy when you see the sun or in the morning. I'm more important, moon.
Suraj hua madhan, chand jalne laga. Come on, moon. You keep talking about your moonlight, moon crush all the time. The sun is such a bright thing. All Shah Rukh Khan movies have songs that start with the sun. Amir Khan, all the Indian stars, the international stars,
They don't need it in the night. They need to go to sleep.
You know what? I have seen one thing that whenever I give the children, wherever I go to a painting competition topic, they just first draw the sun. Ma'am, we know how to draw the sun. You know what? I'm going to draw the sun and show it to you. And it's so easy to be the sun.
We're arguing whether sun or moon is good. It's like white and black on a chessboard. You need equal number of squares, equal number of pieces to play chess. Right?
No, I don't agree with that. Not all the chess players in the world have won because of the sun and moon concept. I know that they won because they have the brightness in them, just like the sun. And that is the reason I feel I'm better than you. And of course, I have also seen that in some of the restaurants, I did not see this in Brighthearts, but I saw this in some of the restaurants, that even the pizza is designed in the shape of a sun. I never saw it in the design of a moon.
We are both round, like balloons. It's just that sometimes you have a crescent, you are half, but we are both the same shape, like balloons. Round, circle. So we're both best. We don't need to argue right now, I think.
On that note, I would like to end it with a song by one of my favorite singers, John Denver, who said, "Sunshine on your shoulders make you happy." Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, team Let's Debate Toastmasters Club. Let's wait and watch the judges' results. Judges are ready? Yeah. So, here goes the scores for team 4. So, for our next team, what's so special about their club is, they mentioned their club is where learning meets fun. From debating sugar versus burgers, to helping each other practice till midnight, they grow together. Join me in welcoming our next team, HSR Toastmasters Club. We'll first do an audio check. Please repeat after me. Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
HSR Toastmasters Club. Two gods planning to design a new species but disagreeing on rules. Two gods planning to design a new species but disagreeing on rules. HSR Toastmasters Club.
Miss Elizabeth, I think we should create new aliens. They are smarter, they have 5 hands, and they have 2 brains.
I disagree, Mr. Salvador. Your ideas should be kept in that backpack. I want to design an insect. An insect that can fly to different countries and do a lot of fun things.
Let me stop you right there. Insects can do fun things, but in this world, we need intelligence. So, to scroll you back to reality, intelligence is where we are right now.
Well, speaking about scrolling, the only thing that you should scroll is your ideas. Take the next train and go away. In this room right now, this laboratory feels a little less intelligent with your
Insects have famously very small brains. Insects are not self-actualization, they have no intelligence, they have no introspection.
Let me stop you right there. Why don't you look in the mirror if you really want to? Do you get that? Do you have something to speak now?
Speaking of mirrors, when was the last time you looked at yourself and said, oh, I am not an alien? You know what? We have just scratched the tip of the iceberg.
Okay, then Mr. Salvador, we have had enough disagreements. Do you think we should create an alien which also has insect capabilities?
I agree with it.
We will now move on. For our next team, what's special? They mentioned for 23 years, their club has been a space where speakers grow, leaders shine, and friendships blossom. Every meeting is a mix of experience and fresh energy. Join me in welcoming our next team, Daffodils Toastmasters Club, Toastmasters Vishnu and Toastmasters Nivi. We will first do an audio check. Please repeat after me. Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Brighthearts Master.
Let's begin. Daffodils Toastmasters Club. A ghost and a detective argue over who owns the haunted house. A ghost and a detective argue over who owns the haunted house. Daffodils Toastmasters Club.
Is that a murder? Is this? Who is this? Looks like Shriyanka.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my God, are you Shriyanka?
Yes, can you see me? How are you able to see me?
Is this you?
I was dead. I thought I was dead. How are you able to see
You
me?
look very ghostly. Are you a ghost?
Don't you see me being so beautiful?
Uh,
How can you say this? I look different.
It's like a jellyfish. It's all squishy, squishy. Wait, just.
No!
Wait. It's going through you.
No.
Oh my God.
I am so beautiful. How can you talk to me like that?
The normal Shriyanka just used to go to beauty parlors probably then. Like, I didn't know that she was so ghostly.
Do you know that there's a beauty parlor exists for ghosts as well? See, it's here in this room.
Then can I get my wife a passport to go there? Is it free?
Yes, but only thing is, I'm going to kill her.
But
Because I'm a ghost. You entered my house. You caught me.
now let's come to the question here. Who killed you? Was it your husband? Because that is what you asked me whether I will kill my wife.
Actually, you know what?
I see a screwdriver. What happened? Was that it? Was this screwdriver?
I think you are going in the right direction. You can find out who my killer is.
My God, this is the biggest thing in the day right now. Who killed Shriyanka? Let's open the curtains first. Let's find that killer. Because
Yeah,
if you want.
My sincere request, can you please find out? Because I was sleeping when I was murdered.
Screwdriver. And I think the stab is to the heart.
Yeah.
Were you heartless, but.
You can't call me heartless. Just because I'm married, you can't call me heartless. Come on.
I think we should go on a ship. And in that ship, probably, there will be a pilot, and that pilot would have been lucky.
And you know what? I don't need a passport because I'm a ghost.
You don't need a passport, you have free beauty parlor. Oh my god, you are in heaven.
Yes, it's actually a pleasure that if you want to send your wife, I'm happy because I can get a
How many of you want to send your wife to that place where Shriyanka is? If so, judges,
If nobody has raised your hands, most of you are lying. Okay, all the married have married.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, team Daffodils Toastmasters Club. You wait for the judges. Judges are giving. So here goes the scores for team number 6. We'll move on. So when I asked similar questions to our next team, they mentioned that the fact that they are all women's club makes it even more powerful. It's a place where voices are celebrated, confidence is nurtured, and every meeting feels like a circle of strength and sisterhood. Join me in welcoming our next team, all women in Entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Pavitra and Toastmaster Anubhav.
We call the awesome.
We will do a quick audio check. Please repeat after me. Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
So we will start. All women in Entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club. A lawyer and a stand-up comedian argue over who delivers better punchlines. A lawyer and a stand-up comedian argue over who delivers better punchlines. All women in Entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club.
Punchlines and a lawyer. What a connection, isn't it? How many of you have watched Jolly LLP? I can see most of them raising hands in the crowd.
Whatever I say today, I say nothing but the truth. Somebody who looks like a banana is treating this royal, dignified lawyer. Of course, I can give a better punch. And I just say, Your Honor, already the judge is looking at me. Yeah.
Somebody who looks like a spoon is calling me a banana? Huh. Hey, you touch yourself, Patra. You look like a spoon. A big one.
I might look like a spoon, but this stand-up comedian, whenever she goes on a stage, I feel like a flying kite where the strings are cut off. And she's looking at me and then I look like a spoon. At least the spoon can be used for having food. The kite, directionless, wandering, and just making people planted and having a laugh, fake laughs.
You know what? A kite can fly in the air. Somebody who looks like buttons tucked in on the shirt. How are you going to fly with those buttons, Pav?
I might be a button, but all of you have heard, this is the same button which you tuck up when you go to Toastmasters, right?
Oh, Pav, we have been best friends, isn't it? So let us agree on the fact that a
lawyer. I'm a stand-up comedian. Both gave awesome punchlines, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
I'll send you a postcard marking the friendship. Okay, let's just honor that. Thank you.
Thank you, all women and entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club. We'll wait for the judges. Judges, are you ready? So here goes the score for team number 7. We will move on to our next team. So what's so special about our next team is the Energizer Club thrives on diversity and legacy, where seasoned leaders stay, new voices shine, and global speakers keep their learning alive. Join me in welcoming our next team, Electronic City Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Aniket and Toastmaster Arun. Audio check. Please repeat after me. Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Contest Master. Next thing. Electronic City Toastmasters Club. A therapist and a superhero discuss the side effects of saving the world too often. A therapist and a superhero discuss the side effects of saving the world too often. Electronic City Toastmasters Club.
I'm your therapist and keep that cape down, please. No capes allowed in my room.
No cape, no Superman. I'm Superman.
I have always been telling you that outfit does not work. But you're not listening to me.
You should understand, Mr. Therapist is not output or whatever cape, it's attitude that matters.
At one time, I heard somebody say, I've seen Superman staying and hiding in the jungle.
Fly over the jungle.
Looking at the kind of singing that you're doing right now, I think we need more and more sessions. Why don't you just lie down on the couch, take a deep breath. Remember the last time you felt sane again.
If I take a deep breath, I will suck you into this silent Superman.
Now remember, every time you have saved the world, it's a trophy. It's a trophy. The whole world is a trophy for you. Remember all the successes that you have had.
Success is not I'm chasing. I'm trying to save the world. I don't need a trophy.
Now I know that you have fallen in love with that lady with the typewriter, and you keep following her. Even behind her Uber cab, you're flying. It doesn't suit you, Superman. I know she's like a magnet for you, and you need to get your things in shape, my friend Superman. Otherwise, we are going to have another catastrophe.
You talked about a magnet. You made my day. Give me any pills, anything, I'll deal with it. She's my magnet.
I have the perfect cure for you. I need you to write down your feelings on pencil.
I can pen it down, but pencil.
I know pencils are too soft for you. So my dear Superman, let's agree. Every session we'll go flying and you will tell me about your feelings.
Thank you, team Electronic City Toastmasters Club. So here goes the scores for team number 8. Now we have come to the end of the contest. Did you all enjoy the contest? Yes! As the overall judging panel is being done, we will first now facilitate all the participants on stage. So I will call the participants in the same order of speaking. So first I will call IMB Orientus Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Kalidasan and Toastmaster Sindhu. I request the judges please to give the participating certificates. I will now call upon the second team, Kumaran Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Taraka and Toastmaster Richard. We will move on to the third team, Toast and Tails Toastmasters, Toastmaster Somil and Toastmaster Lovepreet. We will move to the fourth team. Let's debate Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Shalini and Toastmaster Darren. Please welcome our next team, HSR Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Rahul and Toastmaster Pethi. Please welcome our next team, Japanese Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Vishak and Toastmaster Sneha. Here comes our next team, all women in entrepreneurs Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Pavitra and Toastmaster Anubhav. Please welcome the next team, Electronic City Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Aniket and Toastmaster Arun. Judges, please take as we have the most awaited results. So, So, the runner-up for the verbal twist-off contest presented by Brighthearts is HSR Toastmasters Club. The winners for the verbal twist-off contest is Electronic Siddhi Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being such an amazing audience. And thanks again, participants. I know it's not like an easy contest format. Now, I will hand the stage back to Toastmaster Vishnu and Nivedita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wasim, for hosting that wonderful battle. I think instead of verbal to stop, we should have used the acting skills as well there, right? It should be an actor twist off. Good job done by all the teams. May I request all the judges to be on stage now to have small token of appreciation, and may I request Toastmaster Wasim to hand over the exhibition. Toastmaster Abhinav. Huge round of applause. May I have Toastmaster Prashant. Huge round of applause, Toastmaster Prashant. Now may I have Toastmaster Kanuja on stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Toastmaster Kanuja on stage. Give a big round of applause. Thank you, Toastmaster Wasim.
That was a competition at a different level. Vishnu, you know what that reminded me of? It took me back to the last day of Crescendo when we were all waiting for the results. The Crescendo, which is the district annual conference, which is not just about winning, but it is about creating tons of memories and listening from some of the best in the fraternity.
Indeed. It's now time to navigate to our next segment, where we get to hear from an exceptional personality. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce our next keynote speaker. Beginning her journey in the spotlight at just 18 years old, she has blazed a remarkable trail across multiple entertainment platforms with a breakthrough role in the Malayalam blockbuster Anandam, captivating audiences worldwide. But she is far more than just a silver screen sensation. As an engaging host of Soul Series, she has proven herself to be a compelling interviewer and conversationalist. Her digital presence has captured the hearts of over 500,000 followers, making her one of India's most influential young entertainers, representing prestigious brands like Whisper, Bubble India, and Himalayas. She has consistently demonstrated her versatility as an actress, dancer, and anchor. And today, she continues to light up screens, stages, and social media with her infectious energy and authentic personality. Put your hands together to welcome the true rising star of Indian entertainment, Siddhi Mahajankatti. A huge round of applause.
Stage is yours, Siddhi.
Thank you so much. Man, that's an amazing cheerleading squad here. Took me back to school and my college, so thank you so much for inviting me. Happy Brightiversary to everybody here. I'm really thankful to be over here. So, apart from this fancy introduction that I got, I would like to introduce myself in my own way. I'm Siddhi Mahajankatti. I'm 27 years old. I am a grad. I am a data scientist. I have a 9 to 5 job. I also create content on social media, and I've worked in a couple of movies. Well, technically, this defines as a really good Sharma ji skit. Okay, but apparently it's not. It's a very outstanding profile for the matrimony website, and my parents are struggling really bad. Okay, 27-year-old girl. Anyway, choice. So at a very young age, I realized my passion towards dance, acting, and a little bit of sports. But the only criteria that my parents had was, you need to get good grades, like all Indian parents, or rather like all parents. Okay. So while I continued being a part of competitions and practice sessions, I managed to somehow get a little above average grades. In my 4th grade, I was a part of the Cinderella skit, and I enacted the role as Cinderella. And I did not know that cut to 2016 that I would be a part of a Malayalam movie, which was a super duper hit, and that was my debut film. Thankfully, it ran across the globe for 100 days across all theatres. Now, I realized that I've been juggling between things, okay, and I also, with the glitz and glam, I also realized that I wanted to continue my education, and I completed my undergraduation and my master's and got a 9 to 5 job. At a very early age, I realized that I didn't want my passion to be my profession, and it was a very difficult decision to make. Now, in all of this that I have introduced myself, I would like to take a pause over here and we'll do a quick activity. Can we write down the top 3 priorities that all of you have had in 2025? We'll keep a 60 seconds timer. Yeah, Akshay will be the timer. And no, I don't love this Akshay yet. Pun intended, but okay. Okay, it can be on your phones as well, and we'll choose 3 people, or 3 of them can come forward, or they can stand up over there and they can tell. Yeah. Great, this was the mark. Okay, ready? Okay, anybody who wants to tell us, repeat the question. Oh, okay. Top 3 priorities for 2025 that you have, or that you're still pursuing. Anybody who wants to... Okay, I'll choose. The Sardaji caught my eye, so I wanted to say. Your act was really nice, though. I think you've got a mic.
3 priorities would be, one was fitness.
Okay.
I want you to lose 8 kg, which I have already lost.
Sorry?
I want you to lose 8 kg.
8 kg. Oh, lose 8 kg?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I came down from 80 to 73 right now.
Okay.
So that was one priority which I have already achieved. Second one was attending meetings, which I am doing as a high school.
Okay.
So I have been attending. I missed only one in last 6 months.
Okay.
And one more was learning French, which I am struggling with. So this is the status.
What are you struggling with? Sorry, I couldn't
French
hear.
learning.
Learning French. Wow. Okay, amazing.
So these were
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? Oh, sir. Okay. Yeah, sir. Here.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I have I will have priorities that I was just
Okay.
So my first priority is health.
Okay.
I think it's really important because everyone must have heard of it, like health is wealth. And
Okay.
you need to take care of your health.
Okay.
So for this, like I'm doing a lot of things like physical activity and other things.
Okay.
Stuff. Second is pursuing my interest. Like you said, right? Our life is sometimes like we are fulfilling others' expectations, maybe his parents, maybe someone else or societal expectations. So in my life, for the past few years, like I was putting down my interest. Like I really like to study about human behavior or cosmology
Okay.
and other stuff. So this year I have spent quite a lot of time in pursuing my interest.
Okay.
And third one is like for past 2 or 3 years, I would say like my career, which have been a little low priority. So I'm putting a little bit effort on that as well.
Oh wow, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, technically, like everybody is a winner over here then. But any which ways, what I was trying to say here is that, I mean, this hustle culture that started, sorry, I'm too loud. This hustle culture that has started in the recent decade has gotten onto me. I didn't realize in my 4th grade or when my parents said you should get good grades and then I could also follow my passion and become the typical Sharmaji's kid, also turned into the hustle culture that everybody's talking about. Now that I'm a part of this hustle culture, it's become very, strenuous, and I've stressed myself out. As I became an adult, it was very difficult for me to take a pause and understand and reflect what's happening in my life, right? I was doing like 10 things and I did not realize where I was heading towards. And the most asked question, whoever I met at a family gathering or my friends would be like, you do not have 24 hours in your life, Siddhi, because one day you're in Bombay, the other day you are back in Bangalore working your 9-to-5 job. I hit rock bottom last year when I was like a super nice, cute little couch potato. And my mom called me a sugar sack, and that's when I realized that I need to put myself out there. So when I was writing down my priorities for 2025, I realized that it was very important for me to do things that I love the most. And I had missed out on doing that. And I'm glad that there were 2 folks over here who have gotten that realization to come up and say that I want to do fitness, I want to learn a new skill, right? And then do things that embraces you and that re-energizes you. Corporate life, unfortunately, has put us in this loop that you have to wake up early in the morning, rush to office or leave late, and then you have your late night calls, and you're in a routine where you're not able to re-energize yourself and put a little bit of effort in building yourselves. Okay, and coming from a 27-year-old might be a little too much gyan. But unfortunately, I was this, and somehow I've brought myself out of that. So my top 3 priorities for 2025 were, first, get those ab lines. I've got 5 rupee wala dairy milk small ab lines, which you can probably see on my Instagram. The second was to buy a car on my own for my family, and I did that on my birthday. Gifted myself for that. The third one is take travel as a leisure plan and not as a work thing. Till date, whatever travel that I have done, I have enjoyed to the fullest. Done activities that I thought I would never do in my life, and I've come back rejuvenated. And the fourth one is get back to learning Bharatanatyam. And I attend classes twice in a week, and in November I have my primary test as well. So just like how, I'm pretty sure everybody would have seen this in your YouTube shorts or reels that, create this fancy vision board, stick the pictures and then manifest it. I manifested some things by writing it down, not in the fancy way. So all I ask everybody else to do, just like sir over there and sir over here, that take that step towards re-energizing yourself, do the things that you love, learn the new skill or get back to doing what you love, and that's what will make you a happier person, or these are the joy of little things in life. And that's how I resonate my life with it. So it's the first time my parents are sitting and I've allowed them to come, by the way. Okay? They weren't even allowed to be on the set while the camera was rolling. So the first time I said, okay, you guys are allowed to come. And the only reason why I don't allow them to come is when I go back home, the entire ride, I'm pretty sure my mom's gonna rate me. She's gonna tell me these are the mistakes that you did. Okay? I mean, I love criticism, but it's a little difficult to take in with my mom being there. Coming from my mother. But nevertheless, those joy of little things in my life also include my parents who have supported me this entire life that I've had. They have nourished me, they have just made me live my life the way I want. And they are the reason why I know what I want to do, where I love doing things. So here's to doing more things that you love, and here's to joy of little things. Thank you so much.
Akshay on stage to give a moment to felicitate Siddhi. Thank you, Akshay.
Thank you, Siddhi, for sharing those heartwarming and relatable stories. I surely get the Sharma ji ki beti comparison, being a Indian girl, so yeah. Now, audience, could we show a special appreciation for Siddhi? This is what we have to do. So I'll point to one side. So which side I point to, they have to give the loudest cheer possible, and let's see which side wins. I want the energy to come back to the room.
And this is an appreciation to Siddhi.
Yes.
When Nivedita points the side to the left, that should be the loudest cheer happening.
Yes. So let's.
You ready?
Yo.
Okay, let's do it.
So, left side, give me the loudest cheer possible for Siddhi. I think we can still do better. Right side, can we beat them?
And can we do it together? Thank you so much. She really deserved that cheer. As she narrated her story, I found so many correlations to a special initiative we ran in our club on interpersonal communication called Write Hello with Tips on how to crack the code of speaking in a group. Now, through the next activity, let's witness how well our audience can work in groups.
To host this segment, we have two amazing Toastmasters. One is a marketing manager from Mumbai who juggles books, backhands and brunches with equal flair. And sharing the stage with her is another Mumbaiker, a software engineer with a passion for films, cooking, skating and meaningful conversations. Please welcome on stage two of our wonderful Toastmasters, Sneha and Mahajankatti.
Thank you so much, everyone. Today is Brightiversary. And are you ready? Yes. To shine brighter than ever. Yes. And what is the better way to celebrate with a fun and an energizing activity?
So get ready for
for the Bright Challenge. All of you would have received these bright goodies from Brighthearts. This is nothing but a token of love from us to you.
So all of you might have got a pouch with you and a bookmark with you.
So this bookmark, it will have, on one side if you see, it will have something called as crack the code. So this will have two words. The first word in maroon in big bold lettering will be your team name, followed by a word in black, and this is your unique word.
So your challenge is to find your teammate. Your teammate will have same team name. And your 7 teammates will have unique words, and that unique word will form a sentence. And you have to say that sentence in the link shown on the screen. So I request everyone to mingle, move, and make sure you meet your teammate and find a word. And a group of 7 words will form a sentence. You got only 5 minutes. Do it right. In brown letters is your team name, and black letter is the word. Time is ticking. Tick 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 tick. Okay, we got something. So your team is black. You have to make your other 7 teammates, and you have word with you. That word will form a sentence. Everyone will have 7 words. 5 words. Okay. You have to find your teammate. Which is your team? Okay. What is your team? Your team is Impro. But you have to 7 people, right? You everyone have one word. You have to form a sentence. And submit that onto the screen. It's one below. You have to submit that sentence. And I will share on screen. The fastest team who submits the correct sentence will be the winner. You have to submit the correct sentence on link showing on the screen. If you have found your teammates, make a correct sentence and submit that sentence on a link showing on the screen. The first team submitting the correct sentence will be the winner.
Hey, improve. Okay, Harshita. Shalini went there, no? What is the number? No. Improve. 27. Start working. Okay, we found. Keynotes speaker, please. What's the word? Invented.
I think link is working. You can refresh and just try once again. Link is working.
Is there a scanner?
It's also about
My new one invented a point. Quickly. This is the first one. There's a capital F. That's the first word.
Forgot my new invented point quickly. Forgot my forgot his capital. Forgot my investment. One new invented point. Forgot my one. Forgot my one.
1 point. Forgot my 1 point, comma.
1 point, comma. Invented quickly. One new invented point quickly.
No. There's a comma here. See, there's a comma here. So forgot my
One is last.
So have you
forgot my point.
the team who has
Invented new one.
fastest might not
Quickly
be
invented a new one. Got my point. Invented new one. Simple. Got my point. Point, comma. Got my point. Comma. Quickly invented new one.
Which one was yours? Invented.
New one quickly. Invented quickly. No, quickly invented new one. New invented new one. New one.
Quickly invented new
one. Just write one.
Quickly कहाँ है? Okay, quickly do.
Done.
Oh, done?
Yeah. Submit.
Okay, time's up.
I think we are number 3.
Everyone settle down. We have the winner. Everyone settle down.
Take one, that's okay. It doesn't
Settle
matter.
down, everyone.
We are third now.
I think there are 2 teams.
Settle down, everybody. Grab a chair.
Settle down, everyone. Guys, sit with your teams.
Sit with your team. You can still work on it, so you haven't formed a sentence.
Everybody sit down.
Sit down, everyone. Everyone, please settle down.
Sit down, everybody. Everybody settle down.
Everybody, please have a seat in the next 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Everyone, please sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Have a seat. Have a seat. Maria, have a seat. Money and team. Everyone, money and team. Have a seat. Sit down. Sit down. Ambush, please have a seat. Nikhil, have a seat. Have a seat. Just sit down. Sit down. Rohit, Shriyanka, sit down. Lovely. Science, can someone have a seat? All right. So we have the winner with us. The winner of the Bright Challenge.
We only announce winners when everybody sits down. Please sit down. On the chair. Sit down.
Sit down on the chair.
Can we have Siddhi on stage to give up the award?
Okay, before we announce the winner, which team thinks they are the winners? So, the winning team is with member Anmol, Rohit, Neville, Aditya, Pavitra, Lovepreet and Vipin. Thank you so much, everyone. Give it hooray for our champions. Thank you so much, team. You really showed our team spirit.
Also, a big round of applause to the entire participants. You really brought out the hall alive with your energy and enthusiasm. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. I hope everyone had a great time and all of you enjoyed this activity. Thank you so much. That brought a lot of energy in this room. Do you guys agree? Yes. This is actually reminding me of Brighthearts Club Cabana outing.
Yes, indeed. That day when we were all running around to put our best foot forward.
Now that we have revisited our day one, relived Bright Fest, contest, outings, and so many incredible moments from our journey so far, now let's take a moment to reflect on where we stand today. We are a thriving club of 42 passionate members, progressing steadily towards distinguished club status. And with the momentum we have built, we are confident we will close the year as a Smedley distinguished club.
None of this would have been possible without the true backbone of Brighthearts, our members. So, are you guys curious to know who are the 42 individuals turning this dream into reality, speech by speech and role by role?
Yes.
Sure. So let's take a closer look and meet the hearts of Brighthearts.
That was only dry run, so no. We didn't show anything we were not supposed to without the audio. That's because Wasim said, I worked so hard for the contest, you have to show me on the screen at least 10 times.
This is the least thing I should wanted to show on TV.
And also Vishnu came on Onam Day saying, whatever I do today has to be shown on Brightiversary. So that's the reason we got it.
Priyash, volume have you checked?
Yes.
Also, apologies for running over time. We'll make sure that you end up with a very fun note today. So please hold on to your seats.
Now.
So
What's the feeling you have in your mind now?
Awesome.
Proud?
Yes.
Nostalgic?
Yes.
That's what Brighthearts is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of our meeting, but thank you so much for being a lovely audience over here. Energetic, so supportive. A huge round of applause for us.
We would request you to raise your imaginary glasses for toast to Brightiversary, to the stories shared and fears faced,
To the friendship formed and goals embraced,
1 year down, countless ahead.
chasing new dreams through words well said.
We thank you all with open hearts.
Together we shine. We are Brighthearts. Cheers! With that, it's time for us to hand over the stage to the two Brighthearts who started it all. Our founders and co-founders. Toastmaster Akshay Arundhuti and distinguished Toastmaster Arundhuti Wasim.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Here we are at the end of this meeting, and here we are to talk about confessions. We all have confessions in this room, and let's admit it, confessions are hard.
Confession is like peeling off that layer that we have hidden within us. It's to admit that we stumbled when we should have soared. We've all made choices we're not proud of, and we probably have dropped the ball when it mattered the most. It's unnerving, uncomfortable, and deeply human.
Every single person here has a confession, whether they were a child, a teenager, or an adult. I'll start first. I confess that as a teenager, I was very insecure about my body image. Now I know what all the girls are thinking, oh my god, she is so handsome, oh my god, what are you saying? It's true. Growing up, I wanted to look like Cristiano Ronaldo, but ended up looking like Cristiano Ronaldo, no. I was skinny, I had a bowl haircut, I looked less like a footballer and more like a goalpost. But one time, when I was 16, in order to try to be more attractive, I decided to grow out my hair. Now, because I have my mom's silky hair, and because I have my dad's lack of facial hair, every single student in my school was confused. This is a true story. When I was in high school, a junior who was 6 years younger to me came up to me and said, Cheta, are you boy or girl? Now, first of all, how do you answer a question like that while still maintaining your dignity? What am I supposed to say? I'm a boy, thank you for asking. But through these insecurities, I learned to build other skills. Through my insecurities, I learned to get into public speaking.
Speaking of public speaking and stages, I would like to confess today that if you met me during my college events, you would always find me backstage. I convinced myself that supporting behind the scenes is like collecting good deeds. But the truth is, I was terrified of the stage. To think about standing on a stage and speaking would immediately shut my brain down. I knew I would jumble my words, tumble upon them, and embarrass myself only to be that funny story during college reunions years later. So I came up with the finest excuses. My friends in the green room need me the most. I am great with arranging refreshments. I'll take care of that. And if after all this also, if somebody accidentally announced my name to come on stage, I would immediately get an urgent phone call. Anybody ever escaped a scene citing urgent phone calls? I can feel that. But here I am, years later, willingly wanting to be on this stage as a Toastmaster.
A lot of people here found ways to avoid social instances, and with a raise of hands, raise your hands in a confession if you at one point were insecure about your body image. Could you raise your hand? A lot of us were, right? But these confessions, the ones that you are making right now and the ones we are making, they're not about guilt, they're not about fear. The purpose of a confession is to look at our mistakes. It's to laugh at our missteps and find ways to grow. Because it's when we partake in these confessions that we start to free ourselves and we start to learn something bright.
Talking about confessions, now I would like to confess something about Toastmasters, Brighthearts in particular. Let's say my relationship with Instagram is complicated. I don't even understand things like reels, posts. It's like if Toastmasters invented a pathway called social media presence, I haven't even given icebreaker. So when in our club, we discuss things like, let's make this reel, let's use Instagram groups for outreach. When Abhishek comes up with fancy ideas, when Nevin makes birthday videos, posting sounds so easy. It's just about posting. I have to consult my social media strategist, ChatGPT. And some days I come to club, Priyansh, Bhumika, Neville, all will be talking about reels, posts. I nod like a professional, like I only invented Instagram. But secretly, I just listen to them, go back and search, and then learn about it. So that's how I learned a little bit now about social media from our Brighthearts. And guess what? I finally posted 2 videos on Instagram.
Okay, I'll go. Toastmasters confession. As much of a confidence out exterior that I put up, I was terrified about today's event. Absolutely terrified. But as the end has come, even though we're a little behind time, I'm so glad and so proud of the effort that each and every single Brighthearts put. So let's hear a big round of applause for all the Brighthearts who contributed to today's event. We have some phenomenal speakers come today. Distinguished Toastmaster Rohit Koka, Distinguished Toastmaster Kumaran, Pethi, and of course, the star of the hit Malayalam movie Anandam, Siddhi, Mahajankatti. Let's hear it for her one more time. You know, speaking of Siddhi, I actually watched Anandam Friday night on Prime Video. Now, for those of you who have not seen the movie, it is heavily revolved around a romance between Siddhi's character Tia and a boy, I'm not kidding, a boy named Akshay. So you can imagine my anxiety when Friday 3 a.m. in the night, I'm watching our keynote speaker on the big screen and she is going, "Get lost, Akshay!" And I'm thinking to myself, Siddhi, chill. But without spoiling too much, at the end of that movie, let's just say that the Akshays know how to get the girl. So at the end of the movie, Siddhi's character Tia looks directly into Akshay's eyes. There's a tension in the room. And you know what she says?
Whether you're a boy or a girl,
actually said, kiss me. But you know what? You know what? You know what? I actually have another confession to make. Sometimes Arundhuti Vasu gets on my nerves. Okay? I know our Brighthearts may think that we are really great and perfect up front, but in actuality, this is one of the most stubborn women I have ever dealt with. If you get her mad, all she ever says is, no, do it my way. No.
Well, even I would like to confess that every time Akshay says, Arundhuti, let's get on a quick 10-minute call, I panic a little. Because let's be honest, those calls are never quick. They start with Akshay's epic line. Listen, Arundhuti. First of all, that is not how it works. So if ever Akshay told you listen twice, you know he's going to say that's not how it works. And that is followed by a 1-hour-long passionate debate of what's right, what's wrong, and how the universe should function. Akshay's mood swings from being angry to happy to caring to excited is more volatile than the stock market on the budget day. But here we are, at the end of it.
We're still friends.
We challenge each other, back each other up, and somehow, at the end of it, pull off the best outcomes, even if it takes a few quick calls.
So here we are talking about confessions. And today I want you all to go home and confess something to yourself, something as a person, or maybe something as a Toastmaster. What is that one deep, dark Toastmaster's confession you have? Maybe you're not putting enough effort in your pathways. Maybe you talk about 360,000 members worldwide, but never step out of your club of 20 members. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe you don't talk to the members that you meet in your everyday meetings. I want you to make those confessions, learn the truth, and grow for them. Because every person in this room, just like Arundhuti and I, have a confession to make.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, my last confession of this evening. Anybody who's met me would hands down say she's very talkative. But today, I'd like to confess, I am deeply introverted. I've never confessed things to anybody barring a few. But over the years, what I've learned is confessions don't reveal weakness. They reveal strength, the joy to laugh, the ability to accept there are some things that we're not so proud of, that we are not all perfect. But what it really does is when you confess, you find someone you can confide in. You make yourself stronger to accept. And very importantly, every confession makes us the true self that we are. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we got you a little emotional.
With that, may I please request all the Brighthearts to slowly make their way on stage. And Abik, I think there is something you want to press.
Yes. While Abid thinks what he wants to press, all Brighthearts, why don't you slowly walk onto the stage?
We're at the end.
And the audience, don't
Audience,
you know
please have a seat.
We
You
have
can
one
have a seat or you can
Brighthearts,
stand.
assemble. You have 30 seconds.
Once again, thank you very much for joining us for Brightiversary, making